Hi everyone,
Greetings.
this is David, my friend and colleague at work, and today we're going to talk about David's um, diet and his experimentation with fasting and ketosis.
Yeah.
And so, David, why don't you first tell us when you first began experimenting with these different ways of eating or not eating?
Okay.
How much did you weigh at that time?
We're throwing numbers. I thought you were just gonna say you lost X amount. When I went to the doctor and got my diagnosis of you're pre-diabetic, I was 283.
Wow, 283. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't seem so high at the time. I seemed, you know, now that I'm not 283, I look back and go, wow. But at the time,
When was that?
that was the end of June 2017.
Okay, so we're
About a year.
almost a year.
Yeah.
And what do you weigh now?
As of this morning, I weighed 210.
Wow, so you've lost 73 pounds in the past year.
Oh.
Less than a year.
The
11
reason I'm
months.
doing this fast now is because by the year time, I'm trying to just make it an even 80. Intermittent fasting is, I define it as at least 16 hours. So I eat dinner and then 0 calories until 16 hours at least later. I try to do 16 to 22.
Okay.
And I'm just not really hungry. And that came up one day when you're in ketosis. The one day I remember I turned to you and I said, wow, it's 3 o'clock, I forgot to eat. And I couldn't believe it. And then you said, why don't you see how long you could go?
Right, and he ended up stretching that to...
Well, that day I did 24 hours because I didn't want my food to go bad that I had already
prepared.
defrosted.
Yes.
And then I did, that was a Friday night, and then I did till Sunday night. And that was my first kind of 2 consecutive ones.
What's the longest fast that you've done since you've begun doing
Since
this?
then, I did a couple of 48s, and then I did a 90.
90-hour fast.
Yeah, so that's what my goal is, to try to beat that now.
Okay, so that brings us to today, and it's Friday at 1 p.m. now, and David hasn't eaten since last night, 9 p.m.?
Yeah, 9 p.m. was like the last spoonful of peanut butter that I said, I'll just take this fast. Okay, so my goal is to make it to Tuesday.
Over the weekend, you will be fasting, and I think it would be great if you are tempted at all by food, or if you maybe even come across some food item that you would normally want to eat, but you're not because you're fasting. You could just take a quick video of that,
Okay.
and make a comment. Great. Very good.
Yeah,
Good luck
yeah.
with the fast,
Thank you.
and
Thanks
we'll
for
look
your
forward.
support.
Anytime. We'll look forward to the updates. Wish David luck, everybody.
So I'm at 22 hours, and my family, I've stayed away from my house because I didn't want to cook or anything, and I got a message, please, you have to cook. So now I am at Branchinelli's, my favorite pizza place, local, and I'm gonna get a slice of Sicilian and a salad for the wife, which is also the best Sicilian ever. So here we go, temptation. This is my favorite pizza place. They have the best Sicilian slices ever. How you doing?
Hey, how are you? Like, as soon as you finish the customer, before you help someone else.
All so good. And I'm not eating any of it.
Huh? I took...
Sicilian. I just got home and I brought my wife pizza. I ran into my cousin Catherine telling me what I'm making tomorrow. There's this rib recipe, use barbecue sauce, making them on the barbecue where they're just delicious and falling off the bone. The pizza, challenge 1, that was the pizza place. Haven't even got home yet, challenge 2. I'm cooking big dinner tomorrow. Greetings from the Smithtown Library. Places you find yourself when you're fasting and you have extra time. So just stopped at the store, purchased some Perrier sparkling natural mineral water. I'm going to be needing minerals. Pink mineral salt, cream of tartar for potassium. Probably less than a spoonful in about 25 or 30 ounces of water. I don't get cramps in my leg. Not fun. I have that barbecue to cook for. I'm stopping to pick up barbecue sauce. There's that. I'm going into a food store. Another challenge. Number 3 that will be. Or 2 because it's actually prior to the barbecuing, which now moves to number 3. All right, enough of this.